What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some Mono Green Tron, Mono Green Tron, Mono Green Tron, and that is a hand we are going to mulligan against the Lurrus deck, so... Yep, see if we can get something better. We can not, as of yet, that's a well, not a known land hand. We got that one Sanctum of Ugin there, but no Tron lands. Only one color source. Gotta keep digging. I think this is a rare instance where we go to 3. And we'll keep. Alright. Mishra's Bauble, Triumph colors are Plain Swamp Forest. Interesting. I wonder if they're running it purely for the colors, but they may not for the colors, sorry, for the prismatic ending. Well, that'd be rough. Relic is good, though. I like finding the relic. They know we have the relic, so that may delay the prismatic ending. If they want to hold up a counter spell. Never mind. Well, yeah, that's... Thoughtseize works too. Okay, so... Not the usual deck here. Beginning to think those are the actual colors that they may be running. And one land? Okay, well, they really didn't like Relic, so we're going to cast this Relic. I've yet to get a beat on what my opponent's up to. Okay, I now know what my opponent is up to. They are a zoo deck. Tron land tower? No, not tower, not tower. Power plant, power plant. Come on, power plant. Power plant, yes! Lottery! I need a good celebratory sound here. Let's go with game winner. All right. Power plant. All right, so if this is a zoo deck, that's going to be interesting. They kept a one-land hand, though. And for some reason, they thought it was worth removing... Well, they may not have. Alright, second wild Cradle. Do we crack it now? No, we'll wait. Be a real interesting. Alright, well, we don't have anything to do with it yet, so okay. If they don't have another Thoughtseize, we're in a really good spot. Did they keep a 7 on one land hand like this? With apparently a zoo deck? What would they They mulligan to 6. They kept a 1-lander. Maybe it's worth it in this deck. I mean, we're in a pretty bad hand here and we're recovering. They find their second land. Alright, that's what they needed. So we're going to take 6 this turn because of that. They dash the Ravagan too. Alright, well whatever they get out of my hand, they're not going to be able to play. I stand corrected. They may be able to play that. Jury is still out as to whether they will play that. They may just scoop to this. But they may try and play it out. They do have 2 wild Nicottles. And potentially a Path to Exile. Oh. That was on me. I've been playing too long. We'll go for their lands. Much as I want the Kozilek, we'll go for the Wurmcoil Engine. Well, we're on a mold of 3, but we're in a really good spot here. Our opponent has 1/1s. Definitely a zoo deck if they're running Wild Nicottle. Although it's weird that they're Triome. I guess they wanted to Thoughtseize me. That's pretty good though, getting there from 3. I'm happy with that. We had a little bit of luck. Drew just the cards we needed, and our opponent did not find the lands. I'm sure they've got a great hand full of threats they can't cast. Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming. It was going to be rough. Well, we still want the Warping Rails. I'm tempted to leave in the Relics. I don't really have much I want to bring into this matchup. Maybe the Nature's Claim after game 2 if we see that they bring in a lot of hate cards. But I like the draw from the Relics. That was decent, and then I guess the Relic was the only card they could take, so that it may not have been actually relevant. We'll go ahead and bring in some Nature's Claims just for the hate cards. I don't think... Yeah, they do run Lurrus, though. I'm torn. we'll go Nature's Claim this time, and then depending on what we see, we'll decide for game 3. That never times out right. Let's try it again. 3rd time's the charm. Well, I'm not going to keep playing it. That gets annoying after a while. Oh, hopefully we'll get a better hand. Knock on wood, we get a better hand here. Any second. Any second. I bet we're going to get to... I bet there's going to be one more minute. We'll get to 18-5 before we see our opening hand. I'm definitely not calling this so the universe will get this guy to start going and then start the matchup a little sooner. Universe definitely doesn't need to prove me right here. I'm happily being proved wrong. Hey, I got proved wrong. Thank you, universe. And with a hand with Tron. Nice. Worth the wait. Dotsy Dragon Rage Chandler. Fine with that. Oh, so maybe they are a little graveyard based. Graveyard Zoo. I haven't seen a grave zoo in a while. Definitely not suicide. Well, could it be Suicide Zoo? I haven't seen a Suicide Zoo deck in forever. We'll know if we see a Death Shadow. Territorial Kavu. That definitely can do some damage. Interesting. Well, that does slow us down a bit. So they're 5 colors here then. And they're going to counter their own Mishra's Bauble. I feel like they played that backwards. Well, they may not have had the Mishra's Bauble in hand. That makes sense. Void Mirror definitely slows us down a turn here. Now, if I didn't have a lot of cards in hand for them to target, we'll see what they think is the biggest threat. I think they're going to take the Karn, because they don't usually have haste, and that does... It's a pretty good effect there. They're running very few lands in this deck. We're turn 4, they've only played 2 lands. This is a very low land deck. I can see this taking a minute. Yep, they go for the Karn. Let's see what they're discarding here. Thought Scour. They're hoping to get another Thoughtseize. They hit something, though. Something relevant. They had a Path to Exile. They do actually play it decently off the graveyard, don't they? Being on 1 per turn is not the best. Hopefully they don't have an answer for this. This is our strongest card here. They may try and force the trade with the Tarmogoyf. But if they do, we are going after that Territorial Kavu. Worst case fear here is... Oh yeah, no, if they have Path to Exile, we're just dead. Lures to hand is interesting. And this is our... Yeah. We'll swing 6. We have Ugin. They get 1 card. Likely Snapcaster, Thought Scour, and or Thoughtseize. Well, no, not next turn, because they have to play the... they may play it just to have a blocker. But then, no. The Void Mirror may actually end up messing with them more than it messes with me. Just because of Mishra's Bauble. Probably pull those out if you pull in Void Mirror. All right, there we go. All right, well, cool. Thank you for watching. This is Tectonic Edge. Marathoning these because I'm probably out on storms right now if you're watching these. Signing out.